Welcome to the Hudson Competition Gym and Hudson Pirate Basketball. As tonight we have the Wapsie Valley Warriors coming to town for a girl-boy doubleheader and an NICL East clash. The girls' game, both teams have 6 wins on the season. In the conference, though, Hudson is 5 up and 5 down, while Wapsie Valley comes into this game in the conference at 3-9 on the season. Looking at some statistics, Hudson is 6-7 overall. They shoot 35.6% from the field. They shoot 27% from the three-point arc, and they are 60% from the free throw line and average 42.6 points a game. However, lately, the last 2 games, free throw shooting has not been a strength for the Hudson Pirates, as they shot 11 of 24 at Applington Parkersburg in a 3-point loss. And Coach Curley, talking to him before the game, said that that was the Achilles heel of a 3-point loss against AP. Wapsie Valley comes in this game with a 6-9 record. They shoot 35.9% from the field, 20% from the free throw line, 53.6% from the free throw line, and they average 37.2 points a ball game. So Kevin Murray along with Steve Baird. Kevin taking a look at this game, talking to Coach Curley after the game. Obviously, he wants to shoot the free throws a lot better than they have been, and he wants to get out and run. But one thing I mentioned to him is this is a huge game for the Pirates because they have 2 teams coming up this week that are 1-2 in the conference, and so this is a win that they need to stay in the upper echelon of the conference and get a little separation, because Wapsie is the next closest to them at 3 wins, and the Pirates have 5.
Yeah, we need a win tonight simply because we have Dyke coming to town, who's undefeated, just knocked off Cedar Rapids Kennedy on Saturday, a 5A school. And then we go to Sumner Fred on Saturday, who have the Twin Towers that we really struggled against when we played them here at home. So yeah, a must win for us tonight in this girls game. Girls, I think, beat them. It was a 50-30 game up at Wapsie.
On December 12th, 50-30 win.
And I was at that game, obviously. And girls played well that night. And the thing about it was they jumped on them early, and the game was never really in doubt. Against AP the other night, it was a back-and-forth game, but like you said, could not hit a free throw in the first half, and then just could never get over the hump in the second half from the line either. And then Friday, we went to Jessup, and we were just never in that game. We were down 20-something to 6 possibly at one time. It was out of reach at that point. So big game tonight for the girls. Need to get on them early. Try to wear out the players that Wapsie does have. They're dressing 10, but only 5 or 6 are going to play. So
I know, talking to Coach Curley before the game as well, he mentioned that the Pirates have not played as many games as they had a game canceled or postponed, and that will be played this week on Saturday up at Sumner. So they've only played 4 games since Christmas break, and that's usually after Christmas break where you get into a steady diet of games, barring postponements and everything. So he said they just need to get on the court and play, get their feet underneath them, and start making a good push to get ready for tournaments, which should be coming out either for this week sometime. I expect it to come out either Thursday or Friday, and they'll put them out at 5 o'clock and then run out of the building, hit the send button, and run out of the building so they don't have to take any calls over the weekend. I know that from volleyball. You have to wait until 5 o'clock to see a bracket. But they want to play. They want to get games under the belt, and like we said, tonight's game is crucial because they have 2 tough ones coming up, and I expect a closer contest than we saw up at Wapsie. Wapsie has improved. They're on a 2-game winning streak. They beat Columbus without their leading scorer, and they beat Denver on Monday by 4. And on the other side, Hudson has lost 2 after winning 4 in a row. So winding down home games, I believe this week we have tonight Wapsie, we have Dyke on Friday, and then we'll have a senior night game against Columbus, and that's about it, I believe.
Yeah, it's got to be
we
close.
go to Denver, we go to Union, and that's it.
Yep.
So
season goes fast.
Yeah, it does. So we're about ready for the starting lineups. We'll give them to you, and then we'll break for the national anthem and have Hudson Pirate girl basketball for you in a moment. So as I said, Coach Justin Davey comes in with a 6-9 overall record for his Wapsie Valley Warriors, and their leading scorer on the year is Erin Rorden. She is a junior, and she averages 11.8 points a game. She was out due to illness against Columbus the other night, but Michaela Yeager picked up the slack and scored 20, as she's only or McKenna Yeager, and she only averages 6.3 points a game on this season. So Wapsie Valley starting lineup. They will start number 10, Casey Biesecker. She is a sophomore at 5'4". Brandy Mardikoff is a 5'9" senior, number 24. Number 30 is McKenna Yeager. She is a junior. Number 44 is Erica Jeans. She is a senior, and a junior, Erin Rorden, will wear number 54. For the Hudson Pirates and Coach Jeff Curley, number 2, Morgan Galbraith, is a sophomore. Number 4, Olivia Coulterman, is a senior. Number 10 is Abby Gaudian. She is a sophomore. Senior Aubrey Gronowski will wear number 14. And number 42 is Michaela McKenna, and she is a senior. So we will break here for a moment as they play the national anthem, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off in about 1 minute.
And a senior, number 42, Michaela McKenna. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. And gentlemen,
And the national anthem has just concluded with 4 Hudson singers singing the national anthem. You could probably tell me the guys' names. I know it was
Alex
the Henderson
Reynolds
girls.
And Andrew Olson.
With the national anthem. No pep band tonight, so we do have some halftime entertainment for you. The Little Pirate basketball teams will be playing at halftime of both games, so we'll try to show you a little bit of that on the screen. So we're about ready for opening tip-off. The Hudson Pirates will be going left on your screen. The Wapsie Valley Warriors will be going to the right, and they will be wearing the gray with the yellow trim and white numbers. Hudson in the white with blue numbers. And we're ready for the tip-off. And it is controlled by Wapsie Valley. Into the front court. Looks like Hudson goes man-to-man.
Very typical of Hudson. Played very little zone this year. Don't leave
in
your
the middle
feet.
of the lane by Rorden, and the basket is up and good from about 7 feet away, and it's 2-0 Wapsie Valley on the board quickly.
Can't leave your feet on a shot fake.
Looks like Wapsie comes out in a 1-2-2 zone, dropping the top girl all the way down as the ball goes to the baseline. Gaudian kicks it over to Coulterman to Galbraith. Skip across to Gronowski. 3-ball in the corner is up and off the front of the rim, and the rebound controlled by Biesecker for the Warriors. Minute gone, 2-0. Warriors, ball on the floor. Gaudian comes up with it, kicks it off to Coulterman. Coulterman on the run, on a layup. Good. Steal by Gaudian. Layup by Coulterman. It's 2-2, and here comes some token pressure from the Pirates.
That was a nice hustle by Abby, getting on the floor, digging it out, throwing ahead. I think Coach Curley said he wanted to run tonight a little bit.
And a tip away by Coulterman. She tips the ball to herself, and now she skips it across to Gaudian, in which the ball is tipped away and controlled, and then a reach-in foul by Aubrey Gronowski. Not a good pass by Olivia after she makes a great steal. And the foul will go on Aubrey, and it'll be her first and the team's first of the first half.
Not a bad foul, though, because I think she was going to go in uncontested for a layup. So if there is such a thing as a good foul.
Biesecker up top to Rorden. Looking in the lane to Yeager. Yeager's turnaround jumper tries to go off the glass, no good. Ripped down by Coulterman, and here comes the Pirates.
Yeager didn't post up hardly at all against us up at their place, so be interesting to see how we defend that.
Galbraith in the corner skips it to Gronowski and over to Coulterman. Looking inside to McKenna, missed her. Back to Coulterman. Coulterman bounces it in there, tipped away by Biesecker and gathered by Yeager.
She's open. You just got to look that girl off. She's diving down to dig it out.
Wapsie Valley back on the offensive end in a 2-2 game. They throw it inside to Rorden. Rorden turns around, throws it off the underside of the backboard, and Coulterman grabs it and kicks it off to Gronowski.
Good defense there without a foul, I thought.
Gaudian lines up a 3. High arcing 3 is good. Abby Gaudian, that's good to see from her, and it's 5-2 Pirates.
We've been waiting all season for Abby to get hot. Tonight might be the night. She's too good of a shooter.
Coach Curley's going to owe us another $1 here in a second, because here comes the 3 substitutions waiting to come in the game. 5:15 left to go in the first period.
That's good.
Yeager at the post.
That's good because I'm about broke from the last 2 weeks on the road.
Mardikoff to Yeager at the free throw line. Her jumper is up and no good off the side of the rim. McKenna runs it down, and here comes Gronowski into the front court to Gaudian. Gaudian could have had another 3, but kicks it into Michaela McKenna off the back of the iron, no good, and Biesecker collects the rebound for the Warriors. 5-2, 4:44 left to go in the first quarter. Looking inside to Rorden. McKenna tries to get it, doesn't, and leads to a wide open layup. Rorden has 4, and it's 5-4. Galbraith wants a 3 from the baseline, all air, and on the backside is rebound is Erica Jeans, and she gets it off to Biesecker. Trying to use a screen up top, kicks it up to Rorden, looking inside to Yeager, gets it inside to Yeager, and then cuts to the basket, and it might have been a walk, and it is. Rorden traveled with the basketball.
That was a slow developing walk.
Yeah, I think what got her in trouble is she kind of stopped. There wasn't continuous motion when she tried to cross it back over to the right side. Carlin into the game, along with Maddie McKenna and Whitley Galbraith. Gaudian dribbles, kicks it off to Maddie McKenna. Maddie drives baseline, kicks it to Carlin. Carlin dribbles in, gets cut off. Coulterman's 7-footer is nothing but net. Olivia Coulterman with her 4th point, and it's 7-4 Pirates.
I like what Maddie McKenna did there. Against AP and against Jessup, she was driving baseline like that and then trying to force a shot. That time she kicked it out and got us a better shot.
Here comes Wapsie back on offense. Into the game is Abby Shepard, number 32. Yeager wants a 15-foot jump shot. No good. Good position
rebound
by Gaudian.
It's a great rebound.
Kicks it up to Coulterman, looking to run a little bit. Gaudian to Coulterman, into Whitley. Whitley just forced it up a little too quick. Carlin gets the rebound. Scoop shot blocked away and gathered by Rorden, or by Jeans. And with 3 minutes left, 7-4 Pirates. Whitley just kind of rushed her shot that time. She could have just taken a power dribble and gathered herself for a layup. She was so wide open.
Yeah,
but
I think she was so surprised she was so wide open. Oh, nice
ripped
defense.
away by Whitley.
Great defense. I saw her mom do that many, many times years ago for the Pirates.
Carlin to Gaudian. Working the ball around the perimeter, running a 4-out, 1-in. Whitley goes inside, looking inside to Maddie. Maddie dribbles the middle of the lane, gets it stripped, but a foul.
That was more of a controlled drive by Maddie.
The foul is charged to Biesecker. It will be her first and the team's first, and into the ball game for the Warriors is Mariah Kaiser.
Called it on the ground, so.
Into Whitley, back out to Carlin. Carlin dribble drives,
Nice
scoop shot,
move.
up, no good. And the ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll go off of Whitley, and it'll be Warrior basketball.
It was a good drive, good shot for a freshman. She wasn't afraid to go in there, mix it up.
A little full court man-to-man pressure, not a lot of ball pressure, just kind of token, making them work to bring the ball up the floor. And she got away with the travel there. Ball goes in the front court to Biesecker. Uses a Jaeger screen and rolled, and jump shot in the middle of the lane, no good, tipped out of bounds, and it's off of Jeans, and the ball will go to the Pirates. Here comes 3 in, McKenna.
All right, there's 2 bucks.
Yep, 2 on the night. Gaudian, Whitley, Galbraith, and Coulterman will take a seat. Gronowski, Michaela McKenna, and Morgan Galbraith, along with Maddie McKenna and Jess Carlin.
I apologize for the bad camera action. I'm trying to do camera, talk, shot chart, all the above. Swing it, girls, swing it. Beating that side to death. There you go. There you go.
Wapsie is doing is playing a 1-2-2 zone, but they're making the top girl, Biesecker, come all the way down when the ball goes to the baseline and front the low post. Gronowski wants 3, in and out, no good. Maddie McKenna on the backside is fouled. Offensive rebound by Maddie McKenna, and she is fouled on the shot.
Nice job, Maddie.
Abby Shepard will pick up the foul, and Maddie McKenna will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. That's good to see. Get the first one down. Into the ball game, Brandy Mardikoff and Rorden come back in, replacing Jeans and Jaeger. And it's 8-4. Maddie gets one more. Free throw this time is off the back of the iron. No good. McKenna tips it out of bounds, and it'll belong to Wapsie Valley with 1:25 left to go in quarter number 1. 8-4 Pirates. Picking up the full court pressure a little bit with a spy in the back so they can't throw it long. Mardikoff brings it up against Maddie McKenna, gets a screen. She ran right over it.
That's a foul there.
Now they try to throw it inside, and it goes through everybody. Saved. Now Carlin, 2-on-1. Carlin and McKenna bounces it off to Maddie, and layup's good. Nice fast break. 10-4 Pirates, minute to go, first quarter. This is exactly what Coach Curley was talking about, trying to get the ball up the court a little quicker, wear Wapsie out. They'll use their 8-man rotation. And I don't know as if Wapsie's going to go any deeper than 7. Turns the corner, and we have an illegal screen.
That's a tough call. They just let a great screen go where she got run over and then call an illegal screen.
Foul is on Abby Shepard. It will be her second, team's third. Gaudian for Morgan Galbraith, Whitley for Michaela McKenna, and Coulterman comes in for Carlin. 43 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. Coach Curley trying to keep fresh bodies on the floor and keep this an up-tempoed game. Hudson playing catch around the perimeter. Gronowski to the corner to Maddie.
There you
Maddie
go.
drives
good
it.
Pass,
now
good
skips
skip.
it to Gaudian. 17-foot shot up. Good.
Nice touch.
Rims in. Gaudian with her 5th point of the night, and it's 12-4 Pirates.
You have to understand, too, this is Iowa winter, and at Jessup Friday night, a number of their players had been sick all week with the flu.
It is going rampant throughout the state of Iowa. stripped away by Gaudian,
Good
recovered.
hustle.
Now they kick it and they can't get a shot off. The buzzer goes off for ending the first quarter, and at end of one, Hudson 12, Wapsie Valley 4. Yeager and Jeans will check back into the Wapsie Valley lineup. Coach Curley's got to be happy with that first quarter.
Yes, he does.
Push the ball up the floor a little bit.
We shot 1 for 4 from 3-point range. 4 for 8 from 2-point range. And the Warriors were 2 for 7 from the field in that quarter. Not a bad start for the Pirates.
Only one team foul. Gronowski picked that up. 3 team fouls on Wapsie. Clean first quarter. The ball will belong. Got to get my mouth opened up here tonight. The ball will belong to the Pirates to start the second quarter. We haven't mentioned the officials, but I assume it's going to be a little bit clean. They'll clean it up when they need to. I know 2 out of these 3 officials are state tournament officials that have refereed state championship games in both boys and girls. Justin's been around the business a long time. Maddie drives it in, stops, pops, off the back. Coulterman with the rebound. Now McKenna with the rebound. Gets it back out, in trouble, and throws it away. Minute gone, quarter number 2, 12-4 Pirates. Wapsie on the offense, looking inside to Rorden, can't get it to her, kicks it up top to Biesecker. Running a little screen the ball and into Yeager, turnaround jump shot off the glass is good. McKenna Yeager with her first 2 of the ball game, and it's 12-6 lead cut in half. Gaudian's 15-foot jump shot in and out. Coulterman battles for the rebound and tips it to Gronowski. Gronowski drives baseline, and she traveled with the basketball. Into the ball game as Morgan Galbraith replaces Maddie McKenna. Hudson sticking with their man-to-man defense. And we got a foul on Gaudian. Trying to multitask here. Just wanted to kind of check on the Iowa Hawkeyes. They're up by 10 with 6 minutes left to go in the first half. 27-17.
The Iowa Hawkeyes?
The Iowa Hawkeyes. The ones that lost by nearly 30 to Purdue and gave up 23s on Saturday. That same team. Throws it straight into Rorden. Turnaround jump shot is easy money there for Rorden. Set up nicely by Wapsie Valley. More of a straight 2-3 zone now. Well, no, it looks like a matchup zone or a box and one. Looks like more of a matchup zone. They're just kind of coming out and matching up. Coulterman drives it and stepped through, traveled.
I don't think she did. I don't think she did there. It's more of like a Euro step than anything.
6 minutes to go, 12-8 ball game, Pirates on top. Jeans with the dribble up top, guarded by Carlin. Nice defense, and then throws it right to Gaudian. Gaudian on the run, chased by Biesecker. Gaudian drives it in, and it's a blocking foul on Biesecker. That call could have went either way.
Abby's very good at dribbling with her left hand, so when she crossed over to the left, you knew she was going to get a shot or a foul.
And she had to keep it on the left side because Biesecker was coming up from the right. So Gaudian will go back to the free throw line. She'll get 2 shots. First one, back iron, no good.
Got to start hitting those free throws, girls.
Second free throw is up, and it's also no good. McKenna with the rebound gets it blocked away, and now we have a jump ball as Rorden and Galbraith go to the floor, and it will belong to the Warriors with 5:54 left to go in quarter number 2. So after hitting their first free throw, I believe we are now 1 for 4. from the free throw line.
Wapsie has not attempted a free throw.
Crossover dribble, trips over her own feet. Coulterman picks it up, and she's on the run. Back is Jeans, and that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe. Nope, they got a block again. That's going to go on Jeans, and that will be her first and the team's fifth, and Coulterman will shoot 2. That one was probably a little bit more iffy than the last one. That one, she actually was there, but I think they probably gave her that college little half circle rule that's
the restricted zone. Yeah, we played at Upper Iowa on Saturday, and I was like, hey, he's in the restricted area. You can't do that.
Here comes 3 Pirates into the ball game. Coulterman's first free throw is good. She's got 5, and the lead is 5. Second one is no good, rims in and out, and 2 for 6 now from the free throw line is the Pirates. 13-8 ball game. Wapsie having a hard time, but once they get in the lane, they get good quality shots. Yeager's layup, no good, gets her own rebound, didn't even have to jump, leaves it short. Third try, no, this time Rorden, and she's fouled. Got to put a butt into her. She can just go straight up and tip the ball. That's not going to be over the back, and she got 2 offensive rebounds, and then Rorden on the backside got the third one, and she'll go to the free throw line. The foul is on Whitley Galbraith, her first.
After the first missed box out, we were in trouble because once they missed the first one, you knew they were going to get the other ones.
Shepard in for Jeans. First free throw by Rorden is up and good. She's got 7, trying to make it 8. This one's off the back iron, no good, and it's 13-9.
Great rebound by Whitley.
Gaudian brings the ball into the front court. Left-handed dribble. Coulterman to Maddie McKenna.
Keep moving the ball.
Gaudian wants a 3 from the right wing. It's long, no good. Goes kind of over the top of the backboard. Coulterman tries to save it, but saves it right to Rorden.
I'd like to see Hudson full court press and pick up the ball full court. You know, they've been picking them up, but letting the person with the ball just bring it up after they get it inbounds.
3-pointer by Martikoff is no good. Gaudian gets the rebound. Maddie, baseline, up top to Gaudian, 17-foot shot, no good, but she got knocked over, and so did somebody else inside. This is going to go on Wapsie, I believe. Foul is on Rorden. Her first, team 6th, and here comes the 3 new Pirates into the lineup. So it's Carlin Gronowski, Morgan Galbraith, Michaela McKenna, and Coulterman. Into Michaela, to Morgan, 15-foot shot, leaves it short. Rebound Martikoff.
That's a good play, got a wide open look, a shot you want. Let's see if Jessica can put some pressure on the ball here. Turner again.
Secker using a screen from Yeager. Yeager rolls to the middle of the lanes, got Galbraith pinned, but Coulterman comes away and steals the ball and gives it off to Gronowski.
Good help.
To Carlin. Carlin all the way in, shot blocked by Yeager. They're really trying to isolate. Good steal by Carlin. Quick hand, steals the ball away. She's on the run again. She drives it in, and this time she's going to get called for an offensive foul. So 3 times Carlin's drove in there. They made good moves, but twice she's gotten it blocked away, and this time she gets called for the offensive foul. It'll be her first and the team's 4th.
You know what? I don't mind that, though. She's going hard to the basket. You don't want to tell your kid not to take the ball to the basket.
Yeah, you don't want to pull it back out, especially when you got a break like that. That call can go either way. You might get an and 1.
So putting pressure on the ball now. Got it.
Good hedge by Galbraith, and then Carlin picks up Secker.
It's going to be a 5-second call if she doesn't get going towards the bucket here soon.
Back cut, now in trouble, throws it across the court. That is Kaiser. Kaiser hounded by Coulterman. into Yeager. Turnaround jump shot, short. Coulterman saves it to Gronowski, and Hudson comes away with it with 3 minutes to go, and they play on the lead 13-9. Both teams stuck on 13-9 for the last couple minutes here. Carlin looking inside, gets it to McKenna. She's going to drive it straight to the basket, and she's fouled. And it will be 2 shots, and now the Pirates will be in the bonus the remaining 2:57 of the first half. Foul is charged to number 30, McKenna Yeager, her first. And let's see if Michaela can hit a couple free throws here. First one's up, good, and the rim's in and out, no good. 2 of 7 from the free throw line. That's 5 points they've left on the board from free throws. Michaela will get the second. Second one up, and that one is good, and it's 14-9. More full court pressure by the Pirates.
Now don't let that point guard get the ball back. If they inbound it to 54, make her bring it up.
Biesecker trips again. Galbraith on the floor, and Coach Curley calls a timeout to save the possession. Right in front of him, good call. And so it will be a 30-second timeout by the Pirates.
Wapsie coach wants to know if Hudson had possession of that ball or not. Well, same free throw woes so far for the Hudson girls. They're 3 for 8 from the free throw line. 3 for 8. We need to do a much better job because we're in the bonus and they're sitting on team. Hudson has 4 team fouls. Wapsie's turned the ball over 6 times to Hudson's 4 this first half. So cleaned up our turnovers, just got to knock down some free throws.
Gaudian and Coulterman have 5 apiece, 10 of the 14. Rorden has 7 of the 9 for the Warriors.
A lot of those are on rebound putbacks.
Coulterman strung the hole, gets it blocked by Rorden. I think we're going to have to think about start pulling up from about 7 feet.
Right.
They're building that wall there and not moving. We can't shoot over the top of them, and so we might need to think about shooting some 7-foot jump shots. Here's Wapsie trying to cut into a 5-point lead, almost overthrew it, and then she almost traveled. Gets it back over to Jeans, looking inside to Rorden, can't get her the ball. They're trying to.
They're trying to, but the girls guarding the ball, putting so much ball pressure on them, they can't get it inside.
Now they got a double team on Rorden. To Biesecker, back into Rorden, trying to cross over, and does beautifully. Nice move by Rorden. She's got 9, and it's 14-11. Under 2 to go in half number 1. Inside to Michaela McKenna. Bulls her way in and throws it off the glass, and good. Kind of dipped the shoulder and gave space and put it off the glass for 2. And Carlin gets caught with a hold. So it will be her second and team's 5th with 1:30 to go. Maddie McKenna will most likely replace Jess, and that's going to happen. Whitley replaces Michaela McKenna. Yeager replaces Jeans in the Wapsie Valley lineup. (16-11) Pirates. Man-to-man defense by Hudson. Yeager looking inside to Rorden. Layup up and good. Too easy. High-low. Yeager to Rorden. And it's 16-13. Rorden in double figures with 11. McKenna stops and misses. Coulterman had great position. Maddie from 5 feet. Good. Offensive rebound by Coulterman, and Whitley kicks it to Maddie McKenna, and she's on the board with her first 2 points of the night, and it's 18-13, under a minute to go in half number 1.
Is it technically a rebound if it bounces off your head to a teammate?
Yeah, it hit the underside of the basket. 3-pointer up off the glass. No good. Good box out by Morgan Galbraith, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. And that'll be Yeager's second.
Good box out. Excellent box out.
McKenna Yeager picks up her second. Jeans is going to replace her in the lineup. Mardikoff back in for Kaiser, and Morgan will shoot a 1-and-1. These are important.
At least get the first one.
Yep.
Ooh, good touch.
Off the front of the rim, back to the backboard and in. 19 20-13. Morgan on the board with her first point of the night, looking for her second. Free throw up, good. 20-13, 41 seconds left to go. Full court pressure by the Pirates. Broken easily by Biesecker. Coulterman back in it, and layup is good by Biesecker. Pace picking up in the last 30 seconds. Right back down the court comes the Pirates. 5-point lead. Galbraith wanted a three, drives it into the middle of the lane, gets it blocked by Riordan. And now Wapsie Valley has a chance to cut the lead before halftime. Stolen away by Gaudian. Left-handed dribble, races on, shot up, and she's fouled by Biesecker. And that'll be her third.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, because she's really the only girl that's handled the ball with any kind of success for the Warriors, and that's 3 on her. And Gaudian will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 8 seconds left to go in half number 1.
Got to take advantage of this.
Free throw, back iron, no good. Kaiser will replace Biesecker in the lineup with her 3 fouls. Gaudian will shoot the second. Second one is up, and this one is good, and it's 21-15. Let's see if the Warriors can get a shot off with 8 seconds left to go. Full court pressure, foul to give. Gaudian gets the foul to give. That's all right. Nothing hurt there. You don't want to make another one, though.
That's her second.
Gaudian second, so Gronowski will replace her in the lineup. 7.5 seconds to go, and now you don't want to foul because it would be bonus time for the Warriors.
Make them catch going towards your bucket.
There it is. Riordan, she doesn't want to dribble, so she's going to give it off. None of them really want to dribble too badly, and they overshoot it, and the half is over. You can really tell when Biesecker's out of the game, none of them really wanted to dribble that time.
They did not.
Never hit the floor, and they threw it out of bounds, and the half comes to an end. Pirates lead 21-15. We'll be back with some halftime stats and enjoy the Little Pirate Hudson boys.
4th grade.
4th graders.
We're back with some halftime stats. The Wapsie Valley Warriors went 7 for 18 from the field, shooting 39%. They had 8 turnovers. The Pirates, sorry about that, I'm trying to run the camera too. Oh, alley-oop. Oh, I thought he had it. The Pirates, they went 7 for 20, so they got 2 more shots off than the Warriors for 35%. The difference in the score, the 6-point lead is Hudson is 6 for 12 from the free throw line, and the Warriors are 1 for 2.
So you can look at that one of 2 ways. You can say the Hudson lead was built by getting to the free throw line. The bad news on that is it could be probably a 10 to 12 point game if they'd have knocked down their free throws. So we have a 6-point game at halftime. Watching the Little Pirate 4th grade boys out here, and we've got officials, they're finding out just how hard it is to officiate, I think. Jacob Murray and Parker Ingemels.
And Lane Marlowe.
So we'll let you enjoy this, and we'll be back on the air in about 5 minutes with second half action. Little halftime entertainment for you. The Hudson Pirate 4th grade boys, little Pirate basketball. They just got done with their little picture taking session over in the corner. And they'll head off. A couple baskets scored there. We've had a couple of baskets scored here in our girls game as the Hudson Pirates on top of the Wapsie Valley Warriors 21-15 at halftime. Looks like for the Pirates, Abby Gaudian leads the Pirates in scoring with 6. Coulterman has 5. Michaela McKenna has 3. Morgan Galbraith with a couple. For the Wapsie Valley Warriors, they're all scoring. 11 of their 15 is leading scorer Erin Rorden. She has been their offense. Yeager has 2 and Biesecker has 2. The interesting thing for Coach Davey and Wapsie Valley is what does he do with Casey Biesecker? Looks like the only girl out there that can handle the ball, and she's got 3 fouls. Do you want her to pick up a 4th one in the 3rd quarter, or are you going to set her for a while? That's the question. I think she'll be starting, it looks like. It looks like both teams going back to their starting 5.
Should be Hudson's ball to start the 3rd.
And they will be going right on your screen. Wapsie Valley will be going to your left. 6-point game. Hudson on top. Don't like to talk about must-wins during the regular season, but for the Hudson Pirates, this is about as close to a must-win as it's going to get, as they got 2 good basketball teams coming up. One ranked here versus Dyke New Hartford, and then turn around on Saturday and play the Twin Towers inside for Sumner Fredericksburg that gave us all kinds of trouble the first time we played them. So second half underway. Pirate basketball back to that 1-2-2 zone by the Warriors. Gronowski looks at a 3.
Oh,
tipped
don't force
away.
It. Pass fake.
Gaudian runs it down.
Pass fake against the zone.
Need to shift the ball to the other side of the floor. Dribble over to her. There you go. Shorten the passing
I'm wondering
lanes.
if Morgan Galbraith, there we go. She hasn't come to this side to that soft spot. She was stuck on that left. Now we're having her run corner to corner.
Gaudian wants a 3. In and out. No good. Rebound Rorden. Good possession by the Pirates. Nice patience. Used 45 seconds of the clock. Got a good look, but was unable to knock down the 3. And the Warriors on offense.
Their coach Curley had someone deny their point guard the ball, and their leading scorer had to bring it up.
Biesecker in the middle of the lane, kicks it off to Jeans. Looking inside to Rorden. Turns the corner. Running layup. Good. Biesecker gets in the middle of the lane and scores. And it's 21-17 Pirates.
Just be patient. You're going to get the shot you want.
Force the ball into the post, and it's stolen away. Biesecker comes up with it. Empty possession for the Pirates, and the Warriors trying to cut a 4-point lead or deficit. Mardikoff on the wing. Looks inside. Jumper up, no good. Rebound Morgan Galbraith. Off to Gaudian, 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Gronowski.
Oh.
Morgan was looking to see what she was supposed to do. Gaudian threw it right by her ear out of bounds, and it's a turnover. 2 empty possessions in a row for the Pirates.
3 possessions, 2 turnovers for the Pirates. Now they don't have Hunsaker. Is it Hunsaker?
Biesecker.
Biesecker. She's not bringing the ball up the court start the second half.
Well, Mardikoff brought the ball up that time. Nice screen and roll. Tipped away right to Yeager and then right to Galbraith, and then there's going to be a foul. And there's not really much Rorden could do about it, but she was laying on Abby's leg, and that will be number 2 on Rorden, first of the second half. Kind of a sloppy start to the second half. Here comes the 3-girl rotation. Maddie, Whitley, and Jess in. Morgan, Aubrey, and Michaela out. See if this lineup can get something going offensively against the 2-3 zone from Wapsie.
You gotta wait and let Livy run side to side. Don't reverse it so quick. Let her get to corner there.
Jess looks at her and then kicks it back to Gotti, and Gotti's 17-foot jumper is no good. Maddie McKenna sneaks in for the rebound, layup good, and she's fouled by Rorden, or by Jeans. Nice rebound by Maddie McKenna.
I've always said it's harder to box out of a zone than it is man-to-man. It just seems like you can't find a body to put on somebody.
Can't complete the three-point play. Maddie has 7. The lead is 6. Looking for a defensive stop. Gets it inside to Rorden. She's tough in there, but Whitley tries to rip it away, and then she gets called for the foul. Whitley did a nice job, but then Rorden swung it through, and Whitley on the arm. Ball out of bounds to Wapsie. Whitley's second, team's first of the second half. I think if Whitley would have went straight up, she'd have got a 3-second call on her.
Yeah, she hadn't moved.
Now they're going to go look inside to Rorden. We can't play behind her.
Double down. Oh, she traveled. You bet she did.
If Whitley's going to play behind, then somebody's got to run that double team at her. It's going to be way too easy. So that was a good job of doubling down. She hopped and got called for traveling. Under 5 to go, third quarter, 23-17 Pirates.
Dribble penetration or a penetrating pass against this zone.
Carlin, nice move. Can't finish. Tipped out of bounds off of Carlin, and it'll go over to Wapsie Valley. Nice move by the freshman.
That was a great move.
Can't fault her aggressiveness. She's gotten in the paint several times tonight. She gets a little older, and she'll learn how to finish those. Mardikoff against Coulterman. Bumped, no call.
Don't want to really bump her that far away from the basket. Those referees.
Oh, illegal screen by Rorden, and that's her third.
It's just like turning the ball over there. Empty possession.
Well, one thing Wapsie cannot do is they can't lose Biesecker in the third quarter for ball handling, and they cannot lose Rorden with her getting her 4th in the third quarter because she's all their offense.
11 of their 17.
So Wapsie in a little bit of foul trouble. Their point guard and their best player have 3 with 4 minutes left to go. Dangerous pass races on, and Carlin gets to it first.
Too long of a pass, just way too long.
Gronowski wants a 3 with no rebounders, and she hits it. Not probably the shot that you're looking for with nobody in the front court, but it doesn't matter if it goes in. And that's her first 3 of the night, and it's 26-17.
I call that the ESPN shot. Kids see it on TV, works on TV, I'm going to do it.
Let's see how Wapsie works with Rorden out of the game. Biesecker gets into the middle of the lane, turn, spin, blocked, but fouled with the body. I didn't really see that one.
I was going to say, if he was calling her on the arm, I would have argued. But because that was a pretty clean block, but he did call her with the body. So that was a legit foul.
Biesecker will shoot 2. It is, I think that foul was charged to Abby, and that's her 3rd. Biesecker's first free throw is up and good. 26-18. Mardikoff out of the lineup, replaced by Kaiser.
They don't have much of an outside shooter that's a scoring threat, especially with 24 out of the lineup.
Second free throw was short. Rebound. Coulterman
Nice
to the
move.
basket. Up, no good, but she's fouled. That one's going to go on.
I thought she did get fouled. I thought it was a late whistle, but I did believe she got fouled.
The foul is on 32. That is Shepard, and that's her 3rd. Foul trouble starting to mount.
That was a great shot fake to get around 30 for
Livy's first free throw, kind of flat, but good.
They never say how pretty they are in the scorebook.
We were just commenting when we were watching them warm up the different types of shots that we were seeing, some with lots of arc, some with minimal arc.
As long as
Livy's doesn't have much arc, but they both went in, and it's a 10-point lead, and Coulterman has 7.
That's the girl you want. Oh, we want to overplay 10. Don't let her get the ball back.
Carlin works her way through some screens. Coulterman almost picked her, gets it to Kaiser. Kaiser might have traveled into Yeager. Yeager gets it blocked away, but Whitley got her on the arm, and that's 3 on Whitley.
I really thought Livy was going to pick her at half court. She timed it right, just completely missed the ball.
We were just talking a little bit earlier about playing behind and double teaming. The bad part about that is if they catch it quickly and turn around and jump shoot, then you're stuck behind them, and you're either going to just
give up a
foul
rebound
or rebound.
Exactly.
So, but the free throw is no good by Yeager. Her second one is good, and the lead is 9 with 3:27 left to go in the third quarter.
It's funny what a difference a year makes. Last year, every team in the state pressed Hudson because our guards were weak.
Coulterman into McKenna. She lays it off the glass good, and Hudson owns their biggest lead of the night, 30-19. High dribble by Biesecker.
And to finish that thought, our guards have improved so much that nobody really presses us much anymore because we're better at handling the basketball.
Gives up the drive and the foul. That's going to go on either Carlin or McKenna. It's on McKenna. Michaela's first.
She has to understand that McKenna was on the high side of the post player. She can't get there to help her. So it's just like setting a screen to the baseline.
Biesecker's free throw, in and out, no good. Riordan with her 3 fouls will replace Jeans in the Wapsie Valley lineup. You know, you're talking about pressing. When I coached the JV here, we had such good ball handlers, Amanda Cartney and a couple other good ball handlers, that we'd run a 1-4 press, rebound, shot, up and good by Yeager. And we'd beat it every time, and teams wouldn't press us more than 2 times down the floor. That's exactly what you want to do. Take the pressure off of him. Ball tipped away, forced into the post, not necessary pass by Morgan, and here comes Wapsie trying to cut into a 9-point deficit. Into Riordan, tipped away by McKenna, gathered in by Carlin. Need a good possession here, and Coach Curley knows it, and he calls a timeout.
Great time for a timeout. Last possession, we weren't very patient. We kind of rushed and forced a pass in there that we didn't need to make. And it's funny, Coach Curley's called 2 timeouts. Oh, we had the one loose ball where we called a time. Usually he's calling timeouts, using them up right away.
This team's had good flow tonight. Slowed it down when they needed to, sped it up when they needed to. But that was a good timeout because the last possession was really rushed and forced into the post, and we don't need to be doing that with a 9-point lead right now.
I think maybe they're trying to get it into the post because she's got 3 fouls, but you got to take what the defense gives you. Maybe on a ball reversal you'll get it in there, not necessarily on a first pass to ball side, get it into the post.
Riordan has 11 for the Warriors. Biesecker has 4. Those are the only 2 players that have scored in the game that are in the game.
Looks like she's got some
Yeager
with some concussion protocol. Coach or trainer Joe just went over to check on her.
Talked to trainer Joe before the game, told him he looked pretty spiffy over there in his purple gloves last night, but he didn't have to sit there too long because it was a 40-minute wrestling meet. Morgan forces up a shot, no good with 2 minutes left to go. But he said as far as health goes this point in time of the season, other than a couple of bumps and bruises, everybody good to go. Foul on McKenna. Foul starting to add up on the Pirates. That's their 5th and Michaela's 2nd.
5 team fouls on Hudson, 4 on the Warriors.
If Yeager has to sit out because of a concussion right now, that really hampers the old Wapsie Valley Warriors bench because they've not gone any deeper than 7, and they've got 3 players with 3 fouls that are on the floor. 2 minutes left to go, stolen away, now tipped back by Biesecker and gathered by Mardikoff.
People are yelling for a travel, but I think they could have easily called a foul at the same time. So I love the way Michaela did a 3rd person on that screen there. She jumped back and let the girl getting screened slide underneath.
And this is the type of team where they can go underneath all of the screens because they don't have a shooter from outside.
I was exactly going to say the same thing.
Cut them off at the pass and cut off the driving lane. So here's Hudson trying to build on a 9-point lead. Gotti and Gronowski in the corner. 1:18 left to go in quarter number 3. Patient time for the Pirates.
Just keep your spacing.
Swing around the perimeter.
You don't have to be in a
Carlin
rush.
almost travels, kicks it back out to Gotti, and she wants a 3 from the top of the key off the rim. No good, and the rebound by Riordan, and the foul by Coulterman.
It's going to be 16 fouls on the Pirates.
Be Olivia's first, which is a good sight. most home games. She's got 3 or 4. Here comes some pressure for the Pirates with exactly 1 minute to go in quarter number 3.
Don't let her get it back. I think we can pressure here. And
Hardikoff all the way. Jumper no good. Too hard off the iron. Gathers her own rebound. Kicks it off to Biesecker. Biesecker one to drive. Cut off by Carlin. Now in trouble.
Backdoor cut.
In the corner. Jump shot up. Rims no. Good rebound by Carlin. And here comes the Pirates. 30 seconds left to go in the third. 9-point lead. Can play for one if they want. Gronowski wants a 3. Nubman pump fake. Nothing. Over to Gaudian. Patience by the Pirates. 17 to go.
Gotta be careful with your skip passes.
Make the passing lane shorter. Don't throw anything
nice.
away. Oh,
Just
there's that. Expecting him to be standing in a spot. They don't want to turn it over, so they just hang on to the ball because they will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They is Wapsie Valley, and they trail by 9 heading into the fourth. Empty possession there when they could have got a shot and gone up double digits heading into the fourth quarter. One of those where they thought that they should be standing in one spot and cut towards the basket, nobody home.
Those give coaches gray hairs. Hudson had 5 turnovers that in the third quarter. Wapsie had 4. Hudson went 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from the line. Wapsie went 2 for 5 from the field. Didn't get very many shots off, but they were 2 for 6 from the free throw line. So they finally got to the line a lot more than Hudson, but didn't shoot a very high percentage.
The Iowa Hawkeyes are up 45-32 with 16 minutes left to go in the ballgame from Iowa City.
I don't believe it.
I don't know how they can play on a double-digit lead.
They don't know how.
It's been a while since they've had one of those. We head to the fourth. 3 Hudson players with 7 points. Coulterman, Maddie McKenna, and Abby Gaudian. 11 for Rorden, but she hasn't scored of late, and she has 3 fouls. Fouls starting to mount on both sides.
She had 11 points at halftime.
Mardikoff throws it in, tipped away by Michaela McKenna out of bounds, and into the game comes Yeager. Yeager to replace Kaiser.
So they're going big here. It's going to be a cross screen, probably some cross screening action, or pass in, screen down for the universal inbounds play.
Nothing there. Good job. McKenna tips it away from the high side over to Coulterman. Good defense by Michaela.
Girls are playing great defense on that post.
Tipped out of bounds by Olivia, and the ball will go back over to the Warriors.
So we swap turnovers.
30-21. Pirates up by 9. 7:30 to go in the basketball game. Carlin doing a nice job on Biesecker. Mardikoff wants a long 3, in and out, no good. Maddie McKenna battles for the rebound and gets it off to Carlin. Let's see if the Pirates can get a look at the basket. A couple turnovers last couple trips down the floor. Gaudian.
You have a 9-point lead. You can just play catch out here if you'd like.
McKenna forces one up off the left-handed glass. No good. Rebound Yeager.
I don't know why we want to force that. They're playing a zone. We could play catch and just run 5 minutes off the clock. They're not coming out trying to steal anything.
Looking for the high-low. Can't get it, so they give it off to Mardikoff. Skips it across to Jean. She drives it. Off the glass, no good. Gaudian rebounds. Good position by Michaela McKenna.
That was a better job at defense.
Throws it ahead and off of Maddie McKenna, and that's 3 out of the 4 possessions turnovers, and the other one was a forced shot from the post. Hudson's got to get it together on the offensive end and realize they're up by 9.
Too many empty possessions.
Galbraith, Maddie McKenna, Gronowski, and Gaudian in the game for the Pirates.
Move your feet.
Skip, gathered in by Mardikoff.
That away, Whitley.
Yeager off of Whitley's foot, gathered by Jeans. In good position by Rorden, and that's going to be 2 every time.
And a quick timeout.
Timeout by Coach Justin Davey, and it's a 7-point lead with 6:14 left to go in the game.
It's her first bucket of the second half. that time Hudson got caught with a bunch of girls way above the block on defense. And when she catches it that low, she's going to score every time. So Hudson's 0 for 1 from the field with 3 turnovers. Wapsie Valley's 1 for 2 from the field with 2 turnovers this half. Or this quarter, I'm sorry, fourth quarter.
Hudson really needs a good possession here. Don't force it to the post. You can get anything you want on the perimeter right now. You're up 7. Extended defense by the Warriors.
Be careful with your skip passes.
Meet every pass.
There you go. Okay, go the other side. You beat this side to death. There you go.
And Whitley's called with an offensive foul.
So our 4th consecutive empty possession.
Whitley's got 4 fouls. Michaela McKenna will replace her in the lineup. Coulterman back in for Morgan Galbraith. And now every time Hudson commits a foul, it'll be a 1-and-1 for Wapsie unless it's player control like that last one was. Here's Biesecker. Yeager, they're looking high-low. Michaela on the high side of Riordan.
Cross screen, high-low again.
Look for the high-low. Yeager will take the jump shot instead. Gaudian clears. Up to Gronowski. Gronowski's 17-footer is up, no good, off the rim, and Biesecker gathers the rebound. 5:20 to go in the ball game. 7-point lead, Hudson.
Another quick shot. We didn't need to take a quick shot. High-low.
Gronowski read it well and picks it off. Here comes Hudson.
She made up.
3 by Gronowski. Huge three-pointer by Aubrey Gronowski, her second of the game, and it's a 10-point lead with under 5 to go.
Another ESPN shot.
Yep. I was going to say both of her shots have been probably ill-advised, but they went in, so that's 6 for Gronowski. Yeager.
High-low, high-low, high-low.
Yeah, trying to force it in there. Michaela's doing a great job of playing on the high side of that. Now here comes the Pirates. Maddie drives it. Gets it blocked. Ball on the floor, out of bounds off of Wapsie, and it'll be Pirate basketball with 4:29 to go.
I wish she would have dished that to Olivia. Was standing right underneath the hoop. It was a great drive, but Olivia's standing right there. No one guarding her.
Gronowski wants another 3. That's going to be long. Maddie on the backside, and she's fouled. Maddie's come up big on the backside.
Couple times tonight, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple games ago. If you shoot it from the right side of the floor, if you go to the left side of the basket, you're going to have a good chance of getting the rebound, and that's what Maddie's done tonight. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's got 7 in the game. Balanced scoring by the Pirates, 7, 7, 7, 6, 5. Now give her 8, and the lead is 11.
Once we got off 30, geez, we're stuck on 30 forever.
Second free throw is good. Maddie with 9, lead 12.
Maddie's playing much more under control tonight than I've seen her most of the season. And she's got 9 points to show for it. Very nice job tonight.
Well, and I think you can, tic-tac foul by Aubrey. 25 feet away from the basket. It'll be bonus time for Erica Jeans. One good thing about the Pirates, and I think what's built this lead, is if you look at the scoreboard, we got 9, 7, 7, 6, 5 in points, and then you look at Wapsie's side, 13 for Riordan out of their 23. They just don't have any balance to go along with her. Yeager had 20 the other night, but that's because Riordan wasn't there.
Right.
Coach Curley was talking about that. Yeager wouldn't get 20 if Riordan was in the game. And so the 12-point lead comes from balanced scoring from the Pirates. Jean's first free throw is good, cuts the lead to 11. Second free throw good, and the lead is 10, 35-25. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Now it's just a matter of maintaining and taking care of the basketball, getting a good, high-quality shots. Gaudian dribbles in, kicks it to Galbraith. Galbraith's baseline jumper, good. 2-pointer from the left baseline, and the lead back up to 12.
That was a nice shot in Morgan's rhythm. She caught it, took her time, had her feet set.
Biesecker is fouled by Gaudian. That will be 4 on Abby. Don't really want to lose her. She's been handling the ball well, but Gronowski's going to come in for her, I believe, after the first free throw. Mardikoff getting ready to check in for the Warriors, and Biesecker shoots 2. Free throw good. Gronowski replaces Gaudian.
Girls got to understand, we don't want the clock to stop. We don't want them to score with the clock not moving. They only shot 2 free throws the first half.
Second free throw in and out. Michaela McKenna gets the rebound, gives it off to Carlin.
They've shot 10 this half already.
3:30 to go in the ball game. We don't want to foul. We want the clock to run. And we want to take care of the basketball at this end and get high-quality shots. Eventually, they're going to have to come out of the zone, and we force it into the post and another turnover. Every time we've thrown it in the post this half, it's been a turnover. And then Carlin almost picks up her 4th foul, and they get it into Rorden, and her free shot is up and no good. But Michaela McKenna fouls her, and Rorden will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, we're throwing it to the post at a horrible angle. She's 25 feet away from the basket. She didn't have anybody to throw to once she picked up her dribble. They kind of overplayed our wings. Our wings got to get open, go get the ball.
Rorden picks up her 14th point of the game. She gets her 2nd free throw. It's a 10-point lead for Hudson. Make it 9 as the 2nd free throw is good. Give her 15 on the night. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Hudson with a 9-point lead. If you just be patient for about a minute, I'm guessing they would probably be able to get you out of zone. Michaela McKenna with the rebound. Justin Davey not happy with the officiating, wanting to know where the offensive foul is. Michaela stuck her shoulder right into her. Threw it off the glass, got her own rebound, put it up and in, and the foul is on Mardikoff, her first, and McKenna's 3-point play is good, and the lead back up to 12.
The difference there getting it into the post was they were overplaying, and there was so much space to get her the ball.
Under 3 to go.
Time we turned it over, there was no space to get her the ball.
Biesecker to Mardikoff. Her 3 is good.
That's a big shot.
Brandy Mardikoff with her first 3 of the night. Her first points of the ball game, and the lead back to 9.
She was closely guarded.
Biesecker comes up a little lame. Kind of hobbling to the bench. I think she got a good old Charlie horse.
Well, Wapsi's picked it up there. 7 for 12 from the free throw line.
Rorden has 15 for the Warriors.
Hudson's shooting a high percentage from the free throw line in the second half, though. They're 5 for 6. And I would look for, they've got 1 foul. I guess next foul puts Hudson in the bonus, but only the 1-on-1, so you got to take your chances.
Reset. Hudson has 10 team fouls, which means Wapsi will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Wapsi has 6, so that means it'll be bonus time for Hudson on the next Wapsi foul. Hudson will inbound. It looks like Wapsi's going to come out in full court press here, see if they can get a couple of steals. They're down by 9.
There you go.
They throw it to Coulterman over the top, back to Gronowski. Gronowski dribbles into the front court. Back to Coulterman. Man-to-man defense now by, we didn't need that shot.
I don't know what she was trying to do there. Just square up.
Coach Curley turns to the bench and says, why are we shooting that shot?
Just pivot and then reverse pivot back out and throw it back out to a guard.
In the lane, Kaiser up, no good. Rorden, a rebound, up, good, foul.
Not a good trip either direction for the Pirates.
That's her 17th point. The foul goes on Morgan Galbraith, her first. And the lead is down to 7.
Kaiser's missed shot was almost as good as a pass into the post.
Coach Curley says enough is enough. I'm going to get my guard back into the game. Yeager with the offensive rebound, and it's a 4-point play and a 5-point lead for the Pirates with 2:16 to go. Trying to give one away here at home.
I like to use the old expression, can't stand prosperity. Got to take care of the ball, make good decisions.
About 10 minutes to go down in Iowa City. Iowa 60 to 44.
Who are they playing?
That team up north.
The Cheeseheads?
Yeah, they finally got rid of all their good players except for Hap. They finally all graduated. There for a while, I thought Wisconsin had players on the 8-year program. Seemed like never could get rid of them.
Wisconsin's not rated either, are they?
No, they're struggling. So here we go. Gronowski with the basketball. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 5-point lead for Hudson. Man-to-man defense. Bad spot to pick up the dribble. Throws it over the top to Coulterman. And now Coulterman's going to take the ball to the basket. Up. Good. Layup. Up and over Rorden. And the lead back to 7.
Good move by the senior.
Yeah, you can't just sit on the ball and hope for a turnover. If you get a layup, you got to take it. And that's what Coulterman did. And she's got 9 and the lead is 7.
Move your feet here.
Into Rorden, you know where she's going. Off the glass, no good. Yeager's rebound, up and good. McKenna Yeager. And the lead back to 5 with 1:35 left to go. Gronowski dribbles it into the corner. Bad spot to pick the ball up. Gets it out to Carlin.
They got
back to Gaudian.
Good bounce pass. Good.
Good use of bounce passes over to Gaudian. Gaudian hangs on to it, dribbles out, and now off to Gronowski with 1:10 to go in the ball game. Gronowski back to Carlin. And now we got a foul by Yeager. Carlin will go to the free throw line. That's sending the freshman to the line to shoot 1-1.
Not a bad move by their coach.
Crunch time free throws.
Jess is going to step up and make them, though. They might hit the rim hard, but they usually bounce up and go in.
That one's, yeah, I was going to say that one might bank in. Free throw no good. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Down by 5. Here comes Wapsie.
Don't reach. Don't reach.
Biesecker gets in the lane. Running jump shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Carlin gets it. They might want to foul her.
Get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
No, they're not coming out to get her.
Nope.
Don't take it in.
Yeah, there we go. Coach Davey wants a foul, and she gets it by Mardikoff, but it's going to send Gaudian to the free throw line this time. 41.4 to go, 5-point lead for Hudson. They got to come to the free throw line and knock these things down. Whitley Galbraith in for Gronowski.
I'm not sure, but I think their coach wanted a foul.
About 10 seconds ago.
He was screaming pretty loud.
Gaudian, no good, in and out. Damn. Rebound, Jeans. Wapsie got to go. They got plenty of timeouts left. Into Rorden, or into Mardikoff, and she's fouled by Whitley, and that's it for Whitley. Whitley will foul out of the game. No points, 5 fouls. It'll send Mardikoff to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's going to try to make this a 1-possession game with 32 seconds left to go. Free throw up, in and out, no good.
Ooh. That helps. Still be a 2-possession game here.
If you don't get a steal, then you're going to want to foul. It's a matter of who you want to foul. Gaudian just missed one.
I can't believe he's taken his
Carlin
post player out.
Missed one.
Because if they miss, they've been pounding the glass on us pretty well.
So they're going to set up their full court pressure. Gronowski's going to replace. Hudson's got way too many players on the floor. Michaela McKenna will step off. Man-to-man full court pressure with the person in the middle so they can't throw it long. Gets it into Coulterman, the senior. She takes one dribble and gives it off to Gaudian, and they want to foul her. They did not want to foul Olivia, so Olivia gets rid of it to Gaudian. It's still 1-1 with 28 seconds left, a 4-point game.
You got to at least make one. You got to at least make one. If you split the pair, you go up 6 points or 5 points, and they have to bring the ball up the court. There it is.
That one's good. Gaudian breaks the ice from the free throw line. She's got 8, and the lead is 5. This one will make it a definite two-possession, three-pointer game, and it's good. And Coach Curley wants a timeout.
Good idea
Full
there.
timeout.
Our girls have been picking them up full court, and not giving enough space. They let the dribbler get right up into them, and luckily they haven't been calling fouls as tight as they could be because we've been riding them down the court.
Right now you want to take off the full court man-to-man in your shorts defense, and you want to do the token turn 'em defense.
Make them throw it inbounds in front of you, as close to our baseline as you can, and then just kind of give with them instead of getting in their shorts and trying to turn them.
We do not want to send them to the free throw line. There's 28 seconds left to go in the game, and it's a 6-point Hudson Pirate lead.
It has been a free throw show the second half.
10 team fouls on the Pirates. The next foul by Wapsie will put Hudson in the double bonus because they will have 10.
They've shot 15 free throws the second half. We've shot 10. They've made 8 of 15, and we've made 7 of 10. But 3 of those were front end of one-on-ones.
Maddie McKenna, Michaela McKenna, Carlin, Coulterman, and Gaudian in the game for the Pirates. Whitley Galbraith has fouled out. Here comes Biesecker.
She's going to run a big circle.
Carlin picks her up, runs through the screen. No foul. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it belongs to Wapsie Valley.
That easily could have been a foul. And when they didn't blow their whistle, we should have been on the floor diving after it.
You can afford to give up a quick or a two-pointer. Just don't foul them and send them to the free throw line. Ball into Yeager.
Maker.
Biesecker drives it.
Good help by Maddie.
Yeager, jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound, McKenna tipped out, and she gathers it, and that should do it. Under 10 to go, 6-point lead. And the Pirates are going to escape. The second half wasn't pretty, but I think it's good enough to get the job done and move them back over 500 in the conference at 6-5 with 2 tough ones to go this week. Gaudian trying to get into double digits. We got Coulterman, Gaudian, and Maddie McKenna all have 9 points in the ball game. So Gaudian trying to take over the scoring lead, and she does with her 10th. Rordan, 17 for Wapsie, leads them. 7-point game. Gaudian trying for her 11th, and she nails it. Come up big with 4 free throws in the last 30 seconds, and that should ice it. Coulterman and Mardikoff fight over it. Ball goes into Rordan, and she can't get a shot away, and the ball game is over. Hudson, 46. Wapsie Valley, 38. Pirates break a 2-game losing streak and stop Wapsie's 2-game winning streak. And we'll be back with some final totals in a moment.
We're good. All right, we're back with some final statistics. Hudson shots, we'll start with Wapsie. Wapsie shot 7 for 16 from the floor in the second half at 44%. We're 8 for 15 from the free throw line for 53%. Hudson shot 7 for 17 for 41% from the field. 2 big threes by Audrey Gronowski with no rebounders in sight. They were big shots. And then Hudson went 9 for 12 and shot 75% from the line. So getting back to the line and knocking them down in the second half sealed the deal for him after a shaky 7 turnovers in the second half.
Scoring leaders for the Hudson Pirates were led in scoring by Abby Gaudian with 11. Maddie McKenna had 9, as well as Olivia Coulterman. For the Wapsie Valley Warriors, they were led in scoring by Erin Rorden with 17. Pirates get the win. They move to 6-5 in the NICL conference, while Wapsie Valley drops to 3-10 in the east side of the NICL conference. And we will be back in about 10 minutes with boys action right here on the Hudson Community Schools website.